Good morning and happy Wednesday, you guys. Today I'm back with another video. I'm in a slightly different location today because life is crazy, and essentially if I didn't get a video filmed for you now, then I wouldn't have anything up for you again this week. So I just kind of have to take it where I can get it. So today we're back for another sort of mini tea time talk video today because, like I said to you guys, there's not really anything else that's going on, if I'm honest, this month. My sister's had to push back her birthday celebration, so that won't be filmed this month. It'll be next month now because she's moving house, and obviously that takes a lot of money and a lot of time and what have you, so we just don't have time to go out. So, like I say, I'm here, I'm back. I have brewed the kettle. I've got a massive mug today for you all as well. Vampire! And if you can notice, it's got like a bat wing as a handle. Anyway, that's from Chessington. I bought it quite a few years ago. I'm going to put my tea there because it's hot. That I bought quite a few years ago from Chessington World of Adventures because Vampire is my favourite roller coaster from there, and I mean obviously it's all creepy like me, am I right? So I was very excited about that. So that is my mug for today. Like I said, I've got to wait for the tea to cool because I can only ever drink lukewarm tea. Welcome to my life. So yeah, basically today's video I'm going to be talking about obviously my favourite thing in the world, which is the Haunted Mansion. Now, a few of you on Twitter have kind of said to me about Haunted Mansion and like how much merchandise I have and everything like that. I don't really have a lot of merchandise, if I'm honest, because it's expensive. Like, Haunted Mansion merchandise is very expensive, but I do have a few bits to show you that are like my favourites. Now, I know that you have seen my artwork that's on my walls. I might insert pictures of them, I might not, I'm not entirely sure. But apart from that, I do have some other little bits and bobs to show you, things that I've picked up from like the parks, things that people have bought me for presents, mainly presents if I'm being completely honest, but I just thought I'd show you because I thought it'd be fun, right? So we're going to launch into it real quick. So this is like a mini video, like I say. So to begin with, and this isn't in chronological order of when I got them, it's just what I have. This is on my car keys, by the way. So I have this little keychain that I bought in 2014 when me, Sean and Andrew went. It's just the plaque from the Haunted Mansion outside. I really liked it. I thought it was quite simple, so I got that to put on my keys. As you can probably hear, I have far too many key rings on my keys, as is the case with most things, I think. They're mostly Harry Potter and Disney, so, you know. But I do love that one. I think that one did end up costing me $9.99 or something like that, and it came from the Memento Mori shop, so, you know, it's not too bad. Yay for Postman. Thanks for making an appearance in my vlog. If you heard that, that was the postman. Post through the door. Anyway, so this is a really weird video. Anyway, so the next thing I'm going to show you is something else that I bought in 2014, and it's this pack of coasters, Tomb Sweet Tomb. You can still get these from the parks. They are $25. Now this one isn't mine, this is actually my mum's. I bought her a set and myself a set, but my mum's just not into the creepy aesthetic like I am, so she's actually only used one coaster from it up in her bedroom for like her bedside table. So they stay in their box other than that, which makes me very sad, but I gathered that one up because I wanted to show you. So the inside's got the wallpaper from the Haunted Mansion, and then it comes in a box like this. So you have the first one. This is the one that I took off of her bedside table, obviously. Dear departed brother Dave, he chased a bear into a cave, which is actually my favourite tombstone from the Haunted Mansion. I've got to take all the others out now. Oh my god. She won't know, she's at work. Right. Here lies good old Fred. A great big rock fell on his head. R.I.P. I do know these off by heart, that's the problem. Ooh. And then you've got Dear sweet Leota, beloved by all, in regions beyond now, but still having a ball. So that one's good. And they're very heavy as well. And then you've got Master Gracie laid to rest, no mourning please at his request. Farewell. So I like them. They are really, they're good. They're like proper oh, like resin, I guess you'd say. Like, they are really good quality. They were worth 25. I've got all of mine upstairs in my room, which is why I couldn't go around collecting them all, to be perfectly honest with you, because it would take forever. I have some that are like coasters for drinks, obviously on my bedside table. I've got one on my desk at my computer where I play my Sims, and I've got another one that's under one of my oil burners because I don't want it burning my wooden countertop. So, you know, I mean, that's a thing, right? So anyway, there's that one. Boom. Next thing I'm going to show you is a present that Emma bought me for my last birthday in 2017. And I haven't actually worn it yet, this is so bad. She bought me this sort of vest top. And it's a vest top that has the Haunted Mansion wallpaper on it, because obviously it is my favourite print. I absolutely love it. Now, it's made out of scuba material, which is, you know what I mean? Like that really like almost swimwear-esque kind of material, which I think is why I haven't actually worn it yet. And I mean, there's nothing against that. It's just that I have rolls in certain places that it tends to stick to. So I'm kind of like, it's not. I find this kind of material, me personally, isn't very flattering. But it's something that I would definitely take to Florida and wear, sort of where it's hotter and I can kind of get away with it, you know. So I'm saving that for when we go back to Florida. I actually have the matching leggings to this, which Martin bought me for Christmas one year, which you would have seen if you've watched my Disneyland Paris vlogs. I wore them quite a bit because they're really thick and really thickly lined with like wool inside them. So when I went in November, they kept my legs very, very, very warm. But they are the kind of leggings that you can really only wear when it's cold. You can't wear them in the summer. I made that mistake when we went to Disneyland Paris the first time, me and Emma together, and we went in June and it was super, super hot, and oh my goodness guys, I was sweating out. They were insane. So I do actually have, like I say, the matching leggings to go with this top. So I mean, matchy, right? I don't know if I'd wear them together. I think that might be a bit overkill, but I'm very, very grateful to her for buying this for me, obviously, because she knows my love of the Haunted Mansion. Now, to go with that present, she also bought me this, which I've photographed before, and I know you guys have seen it before. So it's a Haunted Mansion winged key. It's got Haunted Mansion on there, and then it's got just the little like key bit at the end. It is a key ring. It's very, very large, so it's not the kind of thing that I could hang on my keys, because I think where my legs are quite short and I sit quite close to my steering wheel, I think that would be digging into my knee when I was changing gear. So I was like, I can't really use it for that. So what I've done, and I think I did take a picture of this for both Instagram and for Twitter, I've actually hung it underneath the portrait of the bride that I have hung up in my room. So it looks almost like it's her portrait with her key hanging underneath to get into the mansion. So it just sits there on my wall. I just popped it in with a panel pin. You know, it's a nice statement piece because it ties everything together. Like, I think if people didn't know what that portrait was from, they could read Haunted Mansion on the key and be like, oh, it's something to do with the Haunted Mansion. So again, I'm very, very grateful for this. This came from Florida, I know it did, because she bought it the same time she bought my portrait for Christmas. So I'm very, very grateful to her for that, obviously. I don't know how much they cost, like I say, because it's not something that I have bought personally, so I don't know. Now, moving on to some of the bigger items. Again, these two items were bought for me. They were bought by Martin. Back when we were friends, obviously, but it was when he first ever went to Florida in 2015 for Emma's birthday. I think it was her 21st birthday, I think. Don't quote me. 21st, 22nd, I don't know. Like, she's 24 now, so kind of along those lines, right? So anyway, he bought me some stuff, bless him. So he got me the Haunted Mansion playing cards. Again, these usually, I think, are probably around, like, about $25, I would say, but they are super cute. I only use them on special occasions because I don't want to kind of ruin them, and they're, like, really plush inside. Look, like, you get this, like, plush coffin-esque kind of feel to them. They do glow in the dark, which is awesome. So, let me take them out of their little box. Because, like I say, I don't want to ruin them, so, like, I try not to use them as, like, proper playing cards if I can help it. But, like, you've got the tarot card, which I love, because you've got, like, Madame Leota at the top there, and the all-seeing eye, and it's just a really cute little tarot card. I'll turn it that way as well so you can probably see it a little bit better like that. And then each one has like a little haunted mansion thing on it. Look, so you got the Joker card of the like totem guys, as I like to call them, and the little crests in the corner, there, and everything. And you've got like the hitchhiking ghosts as jokers as well. Oh god, I am so bad at showing these. So you've got like hitchhiking joker cards as well, and then like if you just have like the normal ones, they are, hang on, I'm trying to show you the best of these guys. Right, so you've got ones like these that are just clubs, but if you can see, they've got tiny little eyes in them, like creepy eyes. They're quite cute. And then you've just got the normal heart ones there as well. They're very, very small cards. Oh, you've got like kings as well, which is the, I think that's Constance's last husband on his barrel, I think. And then you've got her sat on top of George's grave as well. Like, haha! I just love the detail in these cards. I think they're brilliant. And the fact that they glow in the dark as well, and they look like tarot cards. Like, if you know me, I read tarot cards all the time. A lot of my friends ask me to read their tarot for them and stuff like that. These are a lot smaller than actual tarot cards. My proper tarot cards are massive. But they're cute because they look like little tarot cards, and I really, really love them. So I was very, very grateful for him to bring them back for me. If I can get them back in all their like loveliness. I just love the detail that Disney go into, you know. I think it's like, it's a good thing. Hang on. Ooh, when you're paying that much for stuff. Now the second thing he bought me is like my favourite thing of all time. It sits on my desk. Because I absolutely love it. Now I would have bought this one if I had the money last time we went, and if I had you know, had this space in my case, because it's quite a heavy item. So I was very surprised that he bought it for me. But it is this beautiful hourglass, sorry. So you've got the purple sand. It does actually time at an hour. I have timed it. And it's just really, really nice. It's got like all the engravings at the top. It's probably better to see it that way, if I'm honest. There we go. So you've got all the engravings and everything. You've got like all the little gargoyles and everything going all the way down, like proper creepy. And again, it comes with like this tarot card style thing, kind of thing with it, like little tag. It says, this spectacular treasure was designed for your doom-tastic pleasure and spelled with a spirit that will follow you home. Part of a chilling, thrilling merchandise collection inspired by the classic Haunted Mansion attraction and available only at Disney parks. So I kept that on there because obviously I want everyone to know that it is an actual Disney park thing, but it is like the best thing. I absolutely love it. It's something that I idly play with while I'm loading up Sims and things like that, because that's the kind of person I am. But I think it was around $40. I think it was quite expensive. So for him to actually pay that kind of money, that was very, very sweet of him. Obviously, at the time he thought quite a lot of me. He doesn't now. So, no, we're not going to talk about that now, are we? D. Anyway, so, where would you be without my random tea-ness? Eh? So yeah, I'm very grateful for that. That's really lovely, obviously. It's my prized possession and I'll take it everywhere with me. Well, I mean, like, if I move house, I'll take it with me, obviously. My boyfriend won't have a say in that. Come now. He's not into Disney. I know, I can hear you all crying on the other end of the camera. It's fine. Anyway, next thing I got, again, while we were away, I picked up, and this was back in 2016 when me, Martin and Emma went, I picked up the Haunted Mansion comic book collection because I am a little bit of a comic book nerd. I'm not stupidly like Sheldon Cooper or anything because I'm just not that great, I'm afraid. But I do like comic books. I have all the Umbrella Academy comic books, which if you don't know what that is, that's something to do with Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance. So I have all of those. I have all the Emily the Strange ones, and I have all of the Ruby Gloom ones because I'm a little emo goth kid. But I saw these and I just thought they were so super nice. I was like, I needed them in my life. So that's one and 2. Now these were very expensive. I believe these were like $10 a shot, guys. It's ridiculous. 3. But I have, as you can probably tell, kept them in very good condition. I'm one of those people. Like, fair enough, they're not in dust jackets, but they are in a sealed box, an airtight box. So, like that. I've read all of these as well. They're really good, really nice. I packed them super flat as well when we got home, so. And they are just, they're really fun, really good comics, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, they were... Oh, actually, no, they were $3.99 evidently each. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Okay, I feel slightly better about that now. $3.99, what a bargain. What a bargain, Hannah. So yeah, I feel slightly better about that right now. I'm trying to spread out, hang on a minute. Now I'm going to show you 2 of my favourites. These are the last 2 items that I have for you all, but these are like my 2 favourites, and I have a 3rd on the way this year. So, these are the Haunted Mansion, Tales from the Haunted Mansion books. Now, if you haven't already seen these are amazing. I do entirely suggest you buy them, if you love the Haunted Mansion. This is volume 1, so volume 1 is the Fearsome Foursome. And basically they have 4 little stories in them, 4 short stories. They're interwoven to make one big story, if that makes sense. And it's got, yeah, pictures and stuff. Atticus Arcane is the librarian from the Haunted Mansion. He is the one who tells the stories through the eyes of other people, kind of thing. So I got this one in Magic Kingdom. I bought it at Memento Mori. I think, again, it was about $25. It was very, very expensive for what it was. I remember that. But I was like, I need to get it because, I mean, how awesome is that? So I got it home, read it, literally couldn't put it down. I read it in 2 days flat. It was that good. And I absolutely loved it, got so hooked on them. So I put a tweet out to the universe and kind of said, hey, if anyone's in Magic Kingdom, when the 2nd book comes out, can you pick it up for me? Because, like, I need this book. Well, luckily one of my lovely subscribers, Brian, tweeted me back and said, hey, it's available on Amazon if you want it. So I did, I ordered it from Amazon. And this is book number 2. So, I love this one because it's got the green, like, shimmer and everything on it. And this one is Midnight at Madame Leota's, which again is very, very good. It's something that people like me with insomnia, I have to read every night. I have to read, you know, I mean, I say a book a night, but I don't really, because I obviously don't finish one book in a night, but I read books continually. Apart from the fact I love books, I am like an author at heart. I absolutely love it. I write short stories myself. I do need it to build melatonin because I am an insomniac, so I don't sleep very well, so it's always good to have like books. I'm the kind of person who my bedside tables are covered in books all the time. If that's the one thing, when you come into my room, it looks like a library half the time. And again, it's, you know, it's got nice little pictures and everything like that. This one is really, really good. This one, if I can remember correctly, because I have read it sort of back in February, I think, last year? Something like that. I know it was 2017's release. Oh, it might have been July, actually. I think it's around July they usually release them. But, again, I think this one was about a guy trying to find Leota, wasn't it? Hang on. Return to the happiest haunt on earth for more terrifying tales from beyond the grave. But take caution, for when the clock strikes 12, the most macabre medium of them all will establish contact with the other side, and ghastly ghosts will materialise. So read on if you dare, but beware. Midnight at Madame Leota's. Again, an amazing book. I couldn't put it down. I finished it in like 3 days flat, this one. Very, very, very happy about that. They do have a 3rd one coming out. It doesn't have a title at the moment, but I've pre-ordered it on Amazon, and it costs £12 from Amazon, so I thought for something that you can keep, because it's going to be, you know, obviously a keepsake, it's not too bad. Because I plan, when I move into my house, perhaps with my boyfriend, perhaps not, perhaps I'll be a mad old dog lady with 50 dogs, because, I mean, that seems more like me, doesn't it? So, you know, not into love, really. Misanthropic. But me and my 50 dogs will have a library full of works from the Haunted Mansion. because I will decorate said library as if it looks like the Haunted Mansion, because that's the kind of person I am. So, yeah, he's probably not going to stay with me, is he? Oh dear. Oh well, who needs men? Who needs men? It's fine. We can be single Pringles. Anyway, so that is, again, like, these two books are like my favourite things. Apart from my artwork that I own and my hourglass, these are like my favourites and everything. So I love them, and they're going to look so good, like, stacked on a shelf together. Can you even imagine? Anyway, this video is very long and crazy, and as per usual, yay. So I don't know why you all sit and watch it, if I'm completely honest, but I am 100% grateful that you do. Love you all. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the month, if I'm honest. If you've got any suggestions for videos, instead of me flapping my gums in front of various backgrounds, then do let me know. Obviously nothing like super expensive, because, you know, I'm an adult and I don't, you know, I have things to pay for, guys. Got things to pay for. Anyway, so I can't just randomly go on a random trip to, you know, Walt Disney World. It's not like I can just book a trip and go. Don't, I'm gonna cry. All the feels. Anyway, so if you've got any ideas for any videos you want to see, drop them down below for me, because I'm running out of ideas. Yay! Don't be a YouTuber. Don't be a YouTuber at all. So that's everything I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me. It really does help me make more videos for you guys. Also, if you haven't already but you feel like you would like to, then do go ahead and click that big red subscribe button up there in the corner for me. It makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. And until next time, guys, I'm going to check you later. But first of all, I have some fabulous nails on right now, and I'm not even going to lie about it. These videos are so weird. But until next time, guys, I'm going to check you later. So, check ya.